everybody, and welcome to the Viral Effect with Lorraine. I am your host, Lorraine Kamisha, and I'll be your viral marketing strategist. If you are a content creator, you definitely want to be watching the show if you want to go viral on social media, okay? Where the world of social media is constantly changing, digital trends are going to change over time. So you want to make yourself aware of what's happening in the pop culture world and the news, all that good stuff, so that you can piggyback off of some of this stuff in your content. All right. So on this show, we're going to focus on dissecting the campaigns that have captivated the masses. We're going to be discussing the trends and how you can apply that to your social media strategy. All right. So if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and do that now so you can be notified when new episodes air. All right, let's hop into it. Today, we're going to be talking about the Beyonce Renaissance Tour movie. It is out in theaters. I've got my tickets. My girls and I went to the Renaissance Tour earlier this year. We had a blast. I released a lot of content about the Renaissance Tour. I've honestly been releasing content about that since the album dropped. All right. And I've gotten millions of views just off of this type of content alone. So let's talk about Beyonce and what she's doing for this tour and also this movie. And just FYI, disclaimer here, I am a part of the Beehive. So please do not leave any comments disparaging Beyonce, or we might have to fight in the comments. All right. So I'm going to start off with a video that I found on TikTok. Let's take a look at it.
Why is it that every time I blink my eyelids and clink my heels twice together, Beyonce is holding her hand out, asking me for some more money? Like, with the amount of money that we have spent on this lady in the past year, this should be complimented. This Tupperware should be complimentary at this point. The fucking movie ticket was already $30. Now you want me to pay an additional $35 because you gotta include the tax for a fucking bucket of popcorn and a large drink that I probably can't even refill. Like, every time you come to us, your hand is out, Nubia, Olay, Gina. You know, the Gross sisters. This is you. Like, you're supposed to be the one with the big bucks. Big B. You remember that? The B? The B stands for bands. That's what you said. And the thing is, I'ma still fucking buy it. That's the crazy part. I'm the dummy here. And you best fucking believe that when I purchased that big ass bucket of popcorn and that Park Plywood Stanley Cup on the 30th, that when I return to watch that movie again on the 1st and the 2nd, I will be refilling my shit for free. Absolutely.
All right, so let's talk about this, because Beyonce is a master content creator. If you don't view her as a content creator by now, I don't know what rock you've been living under, because this woman has been creating content literally since her Star Search days when she was like, what, 10 years old or something crazy. She's been building a book of content for the last, 3-4 decades almost. And as a content creator, she has nailed down the process. And this is something that I've actually taught a lot of my clients as well, is how to create content and get paid to create the content while you're doing it. Okay, so let's break it down here. First thing we got to talk about is, of course, the album. She released the album, what was that, like July of 2022? When she released the album, I think the fact that she did not release videos with the album went just as much viral as the album itself. Okay, we've known Beyonce to drop whole digital video albums in the past, like literally go to sleep one day, wake up the next morning, and there's a whole Beyonce album out along with visuals. Okay, this time she did not release visuals with the album. And a lot of people have been saying this for a while, that the visuals were going to be us. Well, that's what we're seeing here with the movie. So she dropped the album. The next year she goes on tour. Okay, and everybody is scrambling to get good tickets, not only get good tickets, but to show up, okay, dressed to the nines in whatever Beyonce has called for us to dress up as. It is genius, actually, because now what's happening is she's taking the recordings of the performance and now she's chopping it up into pieces and she's selling it back to us as a movie along with merch. Okay. If that's not genius, if that's not a content plan that you should want to hop onto or that you want to get on board with, I don't know what else is. I've been saying this for the longest time. Start with the audience first. Okay. Build the audience and then feed them the things that they want to see. People, she's in a position where people, her fan base, are consistently asking her for new music. There's consistently asking her for new visuals. They want merch. They want opportunities for, VIP. They want to be as close to the stage as possible. And this woman, in a genius way, found a way that not only can she have us create the visuals for us, but she can wrap them up all into one big bow and sell them back to us. Okay. If you're not using this content plan in your marketing or in your sales right now, excuse me, a little eyelash. If you see my eyelash pop up, just disregard it. But if you're not using this in your content plan, you need to stop what you're doing now and hop onto this. I was recently working with one of my one-on-one clients, and the thing that she was doing was really stopping her from making the kind of money that she wanted to make. She was consistently dropping courses throughout, maybe 3 or 4 times a year. However, she was not repackaging the replay and selling it back to people who couldn't, make the live session. That cuts you off in a lot of ways. Number one, like I just mentioned, people can't always make a live class. Okay. They can't, a lot of people don't have 3 to 5 days. If you're doing 1 week course drops or challenges and stuff, they can't show up at the same time every day. They've got jobs, they've got kids, they've got stuff to do. If you offer 2 options, which is one, the live course or the live class, and then offer, the replays that you can sell at a later date, you open up more revenue streams and you open up the opportunity for more of your followers and more of your audience to actually be able to take advantage of what you're offering. So that's the first thing. The second thing, it allows you to make predictable revenue. Okay. One of the hardest things about dropping content, dropping courses, dropping ebooks and stuff like that, a lot of us are in that mind frame or in that cycle of constantly creating things. Okay. You're creating courses, you're creating ebooks, you're creating guides, you're doing all these things, but when do you promote them? Okay. So it gives you the opportunity to have that time that you can also, number one, create the content. And then number two, come back on the back end and continue to promote it. Because I'm going to tell you one thing, it don't matter how great your thing is, how great your content is, how great that ebook or that course is. If you drop it without promoting it, you're going to get 0 sales. And that's always going to be the case. All right. And then the last thing that's going to do, it's going to allow you to consistently, make revenue over time. You're going to constantly be driving traffic back to your paid offers and services if you create content in this way. Okay. You want to sell the live and you also want to sell the recordings. Now, another thing that I want to point out. And again, I've been teaching this and preaching this to my clients over and over again. The number one reason why you're not selling a lot of your courses and a lot of your products or services is because you are showing up and creating these courses and all this content and all these books and things, and you're not getting your audience's buy-in. Okay. So you are spending the hours and sometimes the weeks and sometimes the months creating content that nobody asked you for. And then once you create content that nobody asked you for, or created a course that nobody asked you for, once you drop it and you release it, you get crickets. And then you start to feel some type of way. I mean, honestly, I would feel some type of way as well, because I just spent weeks or months creating a whole course. Okay. And then nobody showed up to buy it. So that's just a bunch of time that has gone literally down the drain. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to share with you my formula for creating courses that put butts in the seats, number one. And number two, allows you to be paid every time you show up. Okay. And the way that you're going to do this is that you're going to break down your courses into mini sessions. And if you need help with this, there's a link in the description here that you can book a one-on-one and we can map this out for you. But what you're going to do is you're going to start to release topics that are all a part of a major course. So what this looks like for me is I'll have maybe a main idea, how to grow your followers on TikToks. What I'll do is I'll list out almost like a table of contents or an outline, and I'll outline everything that goes into all the different steps. And then what I'll do is I'll break them out into mini courses or mini videos, and I'll always offer those live. Okay. So whereas you might offer a course at $4.97 or $9.99 or however you want to do that, you can then break out the little parts and charge, let's say $25, $99 for a live seat to come to to come to the recording, just like Beyonce. Okay, she charged X amount of dollars for a ticket to come live. All right, and then that means when you're recording the content and you're doing the live content, you are getting paid to show up. Okay, Beyonce made millions, I think 700 something million dollars just from the tour itself. Okay. But I think this movie is like $1 billion deal, or supposed to be $1 billion deal. Her and Taylor Swift did something very similar. So yeah, she showed up to do the content, but it looks like the real money, or a lot of the money probably that is going to be put into her pocket, is going to be from the merch and then the sale of the actual visual. So again, this is huge for her and huge for us to be watching as content creators, because there's no reason why you're showing up to create all these courses. There's no reason why you're creating all these ebooks if you are not being paid to show up. And again, that's why I preach that you should be not only monetized by the platforms, but you need to be monetized yourself as well, because what happens is you create two income streams or multiple income streams. Okay. So as a business owner, as a marketer, one of my jobs is to drive traffic to websites or my paid offers, all those types of things. Okay. How crazy is it that you can actually be paid while you're doing that? That's essentially what's happening when you join the TikTok creator program, or you're getting paid by Facebook Reels or what have you. All right. So that's something that you want to put a pin in. Definitely something you want to consider for yourself. Again, if this is something that you need help with, go ahead and click that link in the descriptions and schedule your one-on-one. I'll be happy to map all that stuff out for you. But before we end, let's talk about this merch a little bit, because there's another secret that I want to kind of talk to you about. All right. So let's pull that up and let's take a look. Beyonce has an official store on Amazon. All right. And you're probably like, okay, why Amazon? Here goes that lash again. But why Amazon? The affiliate network. Not only is it the traffic, okay, because Amazon is going to bring its own traffic. And if you can manage the keywords and create content on that platform, you're going to get a lot of traffic. But the thing that makes this most incredible is that it already has a built-out affiliate network. And what that does is it takes a lot of the ownership of creating the content off of you and creates an entire network for you where you can have content created and still get paid off of it. So for example, I don't know if you guys have been watching, the TikTok shop and these viral journals and ebooks that are on there. The thing that has blown these ebooks and journals up is the affiliate network. All right. I'm also going to be posting a link in the description of 50 of my top highest paid commissions affiliate programs where you can make max money just by creating content for these affiliate programs. That'll be down in the description as well. But if you are not affiliate marketing and you have courses, you have content, you have ebooks, you have all those things, this is actually another huge revenue stream that you can add and continue to make money. All right. I also have created and have made good money off of, building my Amazon store out and adding some things from the concerts onto my own Amazon front. So again, viral marketing is the thing. You can use it to sell things from your Amazon store and make commissions. You need to use it to sell your other affiliate marketings. It's not just for your courses or your products and services. You can make a lot of good money without even having your face on it through affiliate opportunities like that. All right. So if you want to take a look at my Amazon storefront with my Beyonce merch and, content wear, take a look at that. I'll be posting some content on my TikTok as we go to the movie and see what Beyonce has for us. I'm excited. I can't wait. But thank you so much for watching this episode of The Viral Effect with Lorraine. I'm going to be taking you guys on a journey and showing you how viral marketing can work for your business so that you can begin to monetize your content because you got to create it anyway. So have a good one and thanks so much. Subscribe if you